In the whirlwind of celebrity relationships, few have attracted as much attention as the drama surrounding Ariana Grande, Ethan Slater, and his ex-wife Lily J. What initially seemed like a simple story about a co-star relationship turned into a multi-layered, emotionally charged public spectacle, with fans and critics alike having strong opinions on all parties involved. From messy divorces to allegations of infidelity, and with Wicked's upcoming release fueling more media buzz, it's clear that this situation has become far more complicated than anyone initially anticipated. The saga began last summer when Ariana Grande's relationship with Ethan Slater, her co-star in the musical Wicked, became public. On the surface, this could have been just another celebrity romance, but the timing and circumstances made it much more contentious. Ethan, at the time, was still married to his high school sweetheart, Lily J. To make matters even more complicated, the couple had just welcomed a baby together, and there was an undeniable sense of betrayal and shock when the news broke. What shocked the public even more was that Ariana wasn't simply a distant romantic interest. She had reportedly spent time with Ethan, Lily, and their newborn before their relationship went public. This information only fueled the fire, leading many to accuse Ariana of being the other woman who had stolen her co-star's husband. In a world where the lines between personal and professional lives are often blurred, the public didn't hesitate to weigh in with harsh judgments, turning the affair into a scandal that overshadowed the normal excitement surrounding a celebrity relationship. The story took another twist when Ethan filed for divorce just 1 week after the news about his relationship with Ariana hit the headlines. The timing of this move didn't look good to the public. It appeared as though Ethan's divorce was a direct result of his new relationship with Ariana, which only deepened the scandal. People couldn't help but wonder, was he truly unhappy in his marriage, or did Ariana's arrival make him act impulsively? This quick decision made it difficult for anyone to feel sympathy for Ethan, and the public's perception of him as a bad guy only intensified. Ariana, however, wasn't passive in this narrative. She used several interviews to defend her relationship with Ethan and to paint him in a more favorable light. She referred to him as a misunderstood person and emphasized that the media was unfairly judging him based on a one-sided story. However, even as Ariana spoke out to clear the air, it seemed like the situation only spiraled further. Her fans and detractors continued to bicker online, with Ariana losing thousands of followers in the wake of the controversy. As with many public scandals, the internet's reaction was swift and unforgiving, and Ariana found herself in the middle of a social media storm that would not die down easily. As time passed, the drama seemed to simmer down. Ariana and Ethan, at least on the surface, began to regain some positive public attention, especially with the growing excitement surrounding Wicked. This was a pivotal moment for both of them, as they were now both starring in a high-profile film together, and the press began to shift its focus toward their performances and the buzz around the movie's release. Fans started to warm up to the couple, and the drama surrounding them appeared to fade into the background. However, this calm would not last for long. Just when the public seemed to forget about the situation, Lily J reignited the drama with an emotional essay in The Cut. In this piece, Lily shared the heartbreaking details of her experience during her marriage's collapse and the public scrutiny that followed. She detailed how she moved to another country, away from her own family, to support Ethan as he filmed Wicked, only to later find herself left behind as his new relationship with Ariana made headlines. Lily's writing was raw and emotional, and it offered a stark contrast to the public personas of Ariana and Ethan. She described the devastation of watching her marriage fall apart in such a public way, and the relentless reminder of that pain through Wicked's promotional material. Billboards, trailers, and interviews surrounding the film were a constant trigger for Lily, reminding her of the collapse of her family. For many readers, it was impossible to ignore the gut-wrenching heartbreak she expressed, and as a result, the sympathy shifted back toward her. While Ariana and Ethan had begun to regain some public favor, Lily's essay exposed the depth of their betrayal from her perspective, and any goodwill they had earned seemed to evaporate in an instant. For many, the true emotional toll of the situation was now clearly seen from Lily's side, and it was difficult to ignore the personal pain that she had endured. In the wake of Lily's essay, there were reports that both Ariana and Ethan were privately reacting to the fallout. Despite the emotional weight of Lily's words, sources close to the couple indicated that they felt somewhat relieved. According to an anonymous source speaking to Daily Mail, Ariana and Ethan were happy that Lily had not slammed them outright in her essay. The couple apparently appreciated that she had not completely vilified them, despite the painful truth she shared. Furthermore, it was reported that both Ariana and Ethan were aware of the timeline and circumstances surrounding their relationship and Lily's emotional turmoil. There were discussions about how, in the midst of filming Wicked, Ethan's marriage was already crumbling, and Ariana's involvement was not the sole catalyst for the breakup. Some insiders even suggested that Lily's legal agreement, which restricted her from discussing certain aspects of their marriage, likely played a role in her decision to leave out some details of the affair in her essay. This confidentiality agreement, while not stopping Lily from expressing her feelings, also limited what she could say about the specifics of their divorce. Interestingly, similar confidentiality agreements are reported to have been put in place during Ariana's own divorce, with the intention of protecting both parties from public exposure of private details. It appears that the entertainment world, especially for celebrities like Ariana and Ethan, has a mechanism for preventing certain details from becoming public knowledge. These agreements aim to protect individuals from the type of scrutiny that can be overwhelming and, at times, damaging to both their personal and professional lives. Amidst the unfolding drama, the media played a key role in shaping the public perception of the entire situation. The press sensationalized the relationship, focusing on the most salacious details and framing the affair in a way that was designed to stir up emotions. Infidelity and celebrity scandals are a well-trodden path for media outlets, and this situation was no different. Every new development was met with headlines that painted the players involved in the worst light possible, creating a narrative that was often one-sided. On a podcast, Bowen Yang, another co-star from Wicked, spoke out in defense of Ariana and Ethan, addressing the media's portrayal of the affair. He suggested that the narrative surrounding the situation was simply wrong, with people clinging to a version of events that didn't align with the truth. He criticized the public's approach to infidelity, noting the puritanical standards often placed on marriage, which didn't always reflect the complex realities of relationships. Young's comments underscored the difficulty of navigating the public's expectations when it came to personal matters, especially for celebrities who are constantly under scrutiny. In terms of public relations, Ariana's approach to social media during this period has been interesting to observe. While her personal life has been thrust into the public eye, Ariana has opted to share glimpses of her professional life instead. She has posted numerous behind-the-scenes photos from the set of Wicked, focusing on her career rather than her personal relationships. However, there's one key detail. None of the photos feature Ethan. This deliberate exclusion of Ethan from her social media posts is likely a reflection of the sensitive nature of their relationship, especially in light of Lily's recent essay. Ariana likely understands that if she were to post anything with Ethan, it would reignite the backlash from fans who are still processing Lily's emotional revelations. By keeping Ethan out of the pictures, Ariana has been able to focus on the positive aspects of her work without drawing more unwanted attention to the ongoing drama. As the saga unfolds, one thing remains clear: public opinion is fickle. Despite the harsh criticism they've faced, it's entirely possible that the public's perception of Ariana and Ethan will shift once again. In the world of celebrity scandals, time often heals all wounds. With Wicked's upcoming release, there's a chance that the focus will return to the movie, and any remaining bitterness surrounding Ariana and Ethan's relationship may fade into the background. At the same time, this means that Lily J will likely have to relive the painful memories of her marriage's breakdown every time Wicked is discussed in the media. While Ariana and Ethan may eventually regain public favor, Lily will be left with the constant reminder of a chapter in her life that was filled with heartache. The situation involving Ariana Grande, Ethan Slater, and Lily J is a complex one, shaped by emotions, legal agreements, and media portrayals. While Ariana and Ethan may feel justified in their relationship, it's impossible to ignore the pain experienced by Lily, who has had to endure not only the breakup of her marriage, but also the public scrutiny that came with it. As the story continues to unfold, it will be interesting to see how the public's opinion shifts once again, and whether the two sides of this complicated narrative can ever truly find resolution. Time will tell whether Ariana and Ethan's love story can transcend the scandal, or whether Lily's heartbreak will remain a defining chapter in this drama for years to come.